This mermaid had a very unique way of hunting. That day, she was preparing to prey on a sailor deep-sea fishing. There were only 2 men on the boat, leisurely fishing. In her eyes, this was basically dinner showing up at her doorstep. She slowly rose from the surface, her wet hair clinging to her shoulders, her scales glinting cold in the moonlight. She was certain no human could resist the sight, but those 2 men didn't even look up. She froze. In 400 years of devouring humans, this was the first time her entrance was treated like background scenery. She caught up with them, ready to sing. Just as she took a breath, a bucket of rotting, blackened fish guts splashed down from the boat, landing on her like a pile of warm corpses. Before she could scream, a rusty anchor dropped and slammed her straight to the ocean floor. This wasn't an accident, this was humiliation. Her eyes lit up in the darkness. She broke her seal and dragged her tail along the hull, moving like a ghost crawling across a coffin. Finally, one of the men sensed something off and grabbed a harpoon to shine light into the water. She used a fishing hook to launch herself upward, appearing before him with elegance, slowness, and the ceremonial weight of death. But then she collided head-on with a lost seagull. A scream rang out as her dignity and body plunged into the sea. The next moment, she climbed onto the deck, completely abandoning her disguise, and displayed her body in the most primal way. She could feel he was panicking. Just as she was about to electrocute him, a shovel came flying at her and knocked her out cold. Her world went black instantly. When she woke up, she found herself trapped in a glass tank, surrounded by a circle of gawking humans, staring at her like she was a pet fish. She struck all kinds of suggestive poses, but no one paid her any attention. Finally, enraged and humiliated, she began releasing electric currents to try to escape, but the sailors just hooked up her electricity to power their equipment. From then on, the 2 of them used her electricity to open a bar that exclusively served same-sex couples.